Hey everyone, what is going on? So we do have a winner to the contest. Guess how many shiny Slackwolf I have, and some of you had noticed that I accidentally put the amount of shiny Slackwolf I have when I was showing you my shiny collection and what I have to trade at GoFest. So yes, I did catch 8 shiny Slackwolf. I also caught a shiny Rattata, but I'm not counting that. But yeah, sorry about that, guys. But somebody did guess it. Actually, the second person that made a guess. So I don't know if they saw the amount I had or they just randomly guessed. But either way, congratulations to GalronObadiah, and I will be posting their name in the description down below. So if you want to post your friend code in the comments, I will definitely be sending you a friend request. So sorry again about that. I did post the amount I had in the video without even realizing it until after it went live, and some of you had pointed it out. But that's okay. I'm going to be doing another contest kind of to make up for this botch contest and whatnot, but that's okay because we still have a winner, right? You know, and it was the second person, so maybe they didn't see it, maybe they did, but either way I'm still going to honor it and whatnot because it's only fair, right? But yeah, so again, congratulations. Thanks to all that participated. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, let me know how many shiny Slackwolf you got on your community day and whatnot. But anyway, we do go ahead and win that battle, the first battle. And we're going to go ahead and jump into yet another battle, beginning with Lantern. And he does begin with his Fortress. And yeah, I mean, that Fortress with Bug Bite is just doing a lot of damage. I decided to charge up Hydro Pump, bluff the Thunderbolt, and to save a little bit of energy, and it actually works. So he's going to go ahead and go for that Rock Tomb. So we do take that energy, or gain extra energy, and now we're able to go for the Hydro Pump. He either gives up his last shield or he takes that massive amount of damage, so he chooses to take the damage. So I'd call that a win for us. Now debating a little bit which one I want to bring in, and I decided to bring in that Quagsire just to finish him off with Mud Shot and charge up quite a bit of energy. He brings in Lapras, and I was gonna switch, or I was thinking about it, but I decided not to. I like this matchup actually. Gonna go ahead and block that Surf because we are neutral, so still do a decent amount of damage, and we're at a 2 shield buffer on him, so I don't mind that. Gonna go ahead and block again. And because I was pretty confident I'd be able to get to the Stone Edge, as we do. And we knock out Lapras, so pretty good position for us, especially since he brings in Macago. Going for that Earthquake, and we're able to knock that out easily in one shot. So we do go ahead and take that win. Yeah, he's just trying out some different Pokemon like Macago and whatnot. So pretty cool, pretty cool. So we're going to go ahead and jump into another match. I begin with my Fortress, and he does begin with his Ice Shard Lapras. I do feel like Ice Shard Lapras is really good in this format. If you have Ice Shard, Surf, and Ice Beam, I feel like it's a solid Pokemon. Dragon Breath might be good as well, or Dragon Pulse, excuse me, but I don't have it. It is a legacy move. And he's going to go ahead and get off Surf against my Fortress. So we're trying to charge up for one more Rock Tomb, and we're just about able to get it off. So I was going to pull the switch, but I decided just to let Fortress go. And Fortress does go. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in Venusaur to hopefully finish him off in time. I actually used a Frenzy Plant because I thought he'd be able to get off a charge move before I was able to. But even if he wasn't able to, it would have only been Surf, so that was definitely a mistake on my end. I shouldn't have done that because Surf wouldn't have done a lot to Venusaur anyway. So yeah, we block that Frenzy Plant, and we go ahead and go for Frenzy Plant of our own. Do a lot of damage. Unfortunately, it does not actually knock it out. I wasn't sure if it would be able to, so he forces our last shield, but that's still okay because now that I see his last Pokemon is Lantern, we know that we're in a solid position to take the win, and we do take the win. So another fine game, So yeah, I'm excited for GoFest, guys. I cannot wait. We're leaving on Friday. My day is Saturday, which is when I'll be attending, so I can't wait to meet a lot of you. But anyway, for this game, leading with Fortress again, and he leads with his Quillfish, so I'm going to go ahead and go for that Rock Tomb, and he's going to go ahead and take it. That's okay. He's actually going to be able to knock us out because, I mean, Water Gun does a lot of damage, right? Doesn't charge up the move super fast, but it does a lot of that damage. I knew Acid Spray was coming, so there was no need to block it. Either way, he was going to lower my defense, even if I did block it. That's why Acid Spray is a good move, because even if you block it, it lowers your defense. Obviously, I'm not switching out into Quagsire against his Bayleaf, so yeah, I had no idea what Bayleaf wanted to do. I guess I could have been bluffing the Frenzy Plants, but I decided not to. I'm hoping he doesn't use a shield, but he actually burns his shield and he's able to knock out Venusaur. Now I bring in Quagsire and I'm like, yeah, it's game over. It doesn't matter what happens. He's going to knock us out. You know, he gets off an Ancient Power. He didn't need it. He was going to knock us out anyway. Although I guess we got off a Stone Edge, but it still doesn't knock him out, and then he knocks us out. So yeah, I had no idea about Bayleaf, but he does go ahead and take that one. So that was a good game. That was a good game. For this one, beginning with Lantern, he begins with Meganium, and at this point I'm kind of like, uh-oh, because I have 2 water types. Yes, I could switch into my Fortress, but I knew he could also switch out and save his Meganium for my water Pokemon after he takes out Fortress. So that was really kind of like, I don't know. I mean, it was just like a bad mistake to bring 2 water types, I guess, that were really weak to a grass Pokemon. So, yeah, not looking good for us. We'll definitely be able to take this Quillfish out with Charge Beam, but the Meganium can come right back in and charge up Frenzy Plant. And, I mean, what are we going to do? Thunderbolt and Hydro Pump are not going to do a lot to it. I guess Hydro Pump can do a decent amount of damage if we get it off, but I believe he hasn't let us... No, he actually let us get it off, but... yeah, it still doesn't do that much damage. So, I don't know. I mean, it's a decent amount of damage. He actually lags there. So, yeah, and I didn't even... kind of didn't realize that at the time. But, yeah, so... Yeah, he lags there. So, yeah. But that happens. But anyway, he gets a Frenzy Plant. It doesn't matter, though, because he's able to easily take the win anyway. I mean, he gets off another Frenzy Plant, which is going to knock out Quagsire, and that's going to be the game. So, after this battle, I think he reset his phone because he said he was lagging throughout that battle, and I did notice it towards the end, but at that point, I kind of, like, knew he was going to win anyway, so I didn't think it really mattered because he still had that game. But, yeah. Either way, he uses Acid Spray on my Lantern, and I'm going to go ahead and use Thunderbolt on his Quillfish. He's going to go ahead and pull the switch into his Fortress, and that's okay for us because we're going to go ahead and pull the switch into Charizard. Blocking that because I didn't want to take a Rock Tomb, even though I was kind of thinking he'd probably bluff with Heavy Slam, but I didn't want to take the chance. It wasn't worth the risk, not to me. But against Quillfish, we're going to go ahead and go for a Blast Burn because Blast Burn would do a lot of damage regardless, even if a Pokemon resists it. He gets off the Aqua Tail. We're going to go ahead and use our last shield for that, and Blast Burn will knock out Quillfish. His final Pokemon being Slowbro, we're going to go ahead and switch into that Fortress, which is going to be super effective to him, so definitely doing a lot of damage. I actually believe he knocks us out. Oh no, do we knock him out? I guess we knock him out. I thought he knocked us out and then we finish him with another Pokemon, but no, we actually knock him out. But we do go ahead and take that one. So, yeah, anyway, we're going to go ahead and begin with Lantern. He does begin with Venusaur. Very bad matchup for us. We switch into the Fortress and then he switches into Charizard, which is really bad for us. Going for that Heavy Slam because I knew it would force a shield, so why not? Yeah, anyway, we bring in Lantern right now. And he's going to go ahead and use his Blast Burn, which, despite resisting it, will do a lot. We're going to take another Blast Burn as well, so not in a good position. We actually get off a Thunderbolt, which I believe he blocks as he does. And, yeah, he's going to knock us out, so we're down 2 Pokemon. All we have is a Charizard, so I'm like, this is not looking good. We do have our shields. So that's good for us, I guess. I'm trying to feint him with Fire Spin, and we're able to do it. And then he brings in his next Pokemon, which is going to be that Venusaur. When I saw that, I'm like, wow, he must have 2 Pokemon that are going to be weak to Charizard. And then his final Pokemon is Lapras, which is technically not weak to Charizard. It's neutral, but Charizard still does a lot of damage to it. So, and because we have a shield, we're able to block that and get off a Dragon Claw, and we're able to take the win. So I cannot believe I won that one. He couldn't believe I won that one. We were both shocked. I thought I was going to lose. But we do go ahead and take that win. And we're going to go ahead and jump into one final battle, beginning with Venusaur. And he does begin with his Quillfish. And he's going to go ahead and pull that switch into Mantine. I'm going to go ahead and I meant to switch, but I guess I accidentally clicked on Sludge Bomb. That's why I only got the 2 rings, because I wasn't even tapping immediately because I didn't know Sludge Bomb went off. I meant to switch, but then we do pull the switch into a Zoom L afterwards. And we take those aerial aces and get off an Ice Beam right now, which will not knock out Mantine, but then Bubble will be able to finish it off. And then we're going to see what he brings in. It's going to be that Bayleaf, and, you know, Azumel says not today, you know, not this battle. Of course, he's able to block it, but at least we take a shield from him. So we bring in Fortress, and Fortress is going to do the same thing, say the same thing as Azumel. Not today, buddy. But he brings in that Quillfish, and yeah, unfortunately, he gets off an Aqua Tail before we're able to switch. So then we switch into that Venusaur, and he gets off another move. I knew it was Aqua Tail or it was going to be Acid Spray, but either way, I was okay with that. We get off a Frenzy Plant. He does get that. I was like, ew, could I get off one more Frenzy Plant? No, I could not. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to. This was definitely a close match. I'm like, we're both lagging, or at least I was lagging. I don't think he was lagging. I'm not too sure. But either way, we finish off Quillfish, and I'm like, this is going to be a close one. Can we finish it off? Can we finish it off? Yes, we can. So we do go ahead and barely take that match with like 1 HP. So very close game. That's going to be it. See ya. Thank you so much for watching my latest video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter. If you like this video, click on one of the links to check out another one of my videos that you'll probably enjoy.